What's going on, guys? This is Ty with Brahman Bull Bullies, and I came out here to make a video. I want to touch on a situation that that we've gotten into. Hey, y'all, let's go. Let's go. Let me put these up so I can let these pups out. Come on. Come on. Who goes here? No. No. Y'all about to get out. Rum. Come on, Rum. Give me just a second, y'all. She acts like she got an ear infection or something. Come on. Let's go. There's food. Come on. Get in there. Get your little butt in there. Yeah, y'all see how the ear right there is kind of a little bit lower and not as perked as the other one? A lot of times that's a sign of an ear infection, just to let y'all know. But yeah, the situation that I was wanting to touch on, guys, it pertains to the trying to hang this water hose back up. Pertains to the Oreo and Dozer litter, if y'all remember that. All right. One of y'all done pooped in this pen after I done cleaned it all up. Pertains to that Oreo and Dozer litter. For y'all that's been following for a minute, y'all remember that litter. Oreo is a Dozer daughter. We ran Oreo back to her dad, which is Dozer, Candy Shop Bullies Dozer. And one of the pups out of that litter, that was a pretty tight inbreeding. I was just really getting into breeding dogs. And on one of the pups, the blood got a little bit too tight, guys. I didn't fully do my research on that breeding, and I do see where I went wrong. We doubled up on an inbred dog a little bit later in the pedigree, and so I do see where that one pup went wrong, okay? And I'm not going to mention the gentleman's name that bought the pup, but it's been kind of a rocky relationship since then. If he wants to leave a comment down in the comments section, then that would be great. But I know he's not a very social man, so I'm not even going to say his name. But like I said, if he wants to leave a comment, that would be amazing, just to attest to this. So ever since I sold the dog, it was probably 2 weeks after. All right, so he come and pick up the dog 2 weeks afterwards. He's shooting me a text, and he's saying, hey, man, this pup has got some balance issues. I'm going to get it taken over to the vet, yah. And so I was like, okay, well, once you get the pup over at the vet, kind of let me know what's going on. So he took the vet over there, and the pup has some neurological issues, okay? And I'm wanting to address this that way that it's not, in the dark. I want for everyone to know about this situation because me and this gentleman are now on good terms, okay? So we figured this out. And the part that I would like for him to leave a comment about and a test on is we kind of went ghost, not on our end. We kind of lost contact throughout the process, okay? And like I said, the part I want to attest that I want him to clarify if it's possible. If not, I completely understand, man. I know that you're a very private man, so don't feel pressured to hop in the comments and verify this. But all through the process, the pup now is a little bit over a year old, okay? And all through the process, I've been trying to reach out to this couple, been trying to get updates on this pup, and even said in my contract, I know my contract stated that if something is wrong with the pup, you will get a replacement pup of equal value. Okay, I reached out. I don't even know, it was multiple times, just checking in and stuff like that. Well, finally, the other day, I don't know, probably a week ago, he actually got back with me from a text that I sent, and he sent me a video of the pup because I was telling him, I said, for you to get a new pup, I'm going to need, a vet saying there's something wrong with this pup, and I'm also going to need a video of the pup doing what you're claiming that it's doing. It's not that I don't trust this guy. I just know that there is a lot of shadiness in this business. Okay. Like I said, it's nothing against him. He has gave me no reason not to trust him. And so he got back with me the other day and he shot me a video of the pup. And the pup is not right. You know what I mean? The pup is definitely not what I want coming out of this program. So we've worked it out after we've gotten back in contact with each other. We're back on good terms. He is going to be getting first pick, or my first pick off of Godzilla and Roxy. So that's a future breeding that y'all don't even know is happening. Once Roxy gets done whelping these pups, we're going to skip a heat. We're skipping her next heat. And when she comes back in that next time, she is getting put to Godzilla. And he is getting my first pick off of that litter. Okay. So that is handled. I'm glad that we were finally able to come to terms and work that out. And he is, he's keeping the pup that he has, and he's getting a completely free pup on me. You know what I mean? Because whenever, just like I told him, if I have a customer that is not happy, I do lose sleep at night over that, guys. I really do. I want this business to be around for a long time, and I know that the way to do that is not by producing and selling bad puppies. This is the only issue that we've ever had. I'm very proud to say that. It's the only issue that we've ever had, and I'm just making this video kind of thanking this gentleman for getting back with me and giving me the opportunity to make this right. You know what I mean? Because the last thing that I want is for you to be just out your money and, not even have a good pup, because he bought this pup with full breeding rights. Okay. He bought this pup. He in plans to breed, and the pup cannot carry a litter. It's, over a year old now, and there's no way that this dog can carry a litter. Like I said, the blood got too tight. I see exactly where we went wrong, and that mistake will not be made again. I can assure you of that. But like I said, I'm just making this video to kind of thank him for giving me the opportunity to make this right, guys. I don't want to do bad business with people. Like I said, this is the only incident we've ever had, and I'm going out of my way. And what the going out of my way was, messaging all through the process, trying to get a response. And there's no hard feelings, towards this gentleman for not responding, because I can understand he was probably a little pissed off for a while. Probably still is, you know what I mean? But we're getting him taken care of. We're getting the business side straightened out. And I'm just super happy about that. I'm like, that's one of my things that we take a lot of pride in, is customer service and having happy customers. Because in this business, guys, it takes one customer that you do wrong. And this is a small business. This is a small world. Everybody in this community, excuse me, guys. Everybody in this community will know if you do one person wrong. That's not the way. I done got the hiccups, y'all. That's not the way to have longevity in this business. Hiccups is getting me. Yes, you can put breedings together and, sell dogs, and dogs not turn out well, and, say, the hell with you, you bought the dog, it's on you, yada, yada, yada. But that's not how we do things here. Like I've stated a million times on this channel before, we are in this business for the long haul, guys. We're not here to, make a quick buck and get out to do any of that. We are here to stay. Brahman Bull Bullies will be in this community for a long, long time, guys. I'm telling you that right now. You can believe it or you cannot, but we are going to make an impact on this community. We've been in this business about 3 years right now, and I actually got one of the biggest compliments that I could have ever gotten the other day from my guy Rocky that purchased Kane. He is formerly Bluey. Now Rocky has informed me that his name is Kane. So that's what he is from here on out. I was talking to Rocky, and, we talk pretty often. We've gotten pretty, had some pretty good conversations. And I told him, I said, man, I've been in this business for about three to 4 years. And this is the first business that me and my wife have ever built from the ground up. This is the first business we've ever built, period. And in doing that, and me knowing this is something we've never done before, we did a lot of homework on the business end of this. Okay, we did a lot of homework on the physical end with the dogs as well, but there's been a lot of homework going in on how to do business and how to build a business. And whenever I told this man that we've been in this for 3 to 4 years, and this is our first business we've ever built, his response was, man, if you didn't tell me that, I would have thought you've been doing this for 10 plus years. And to be honest, that is one of the biggest compliments that I can get as a breeder is, people that have been doing this for a long time, there's some very good ones and there are some very bad ones. Okay. And which is which. I want to be one of those people that is doing this for a long time and known for producing great dogs, great temperaments, great structure, and great health. And one of our main priorities for these dogs is great proportions. Okay. I tell that to a ton of customers. And that's the reason that a lot of our customers come here to Brahman Bull Bullies, is because we're not going for that big old giant head on a little bitty rear. We're not going for those big old giant shoulders with a little bitty head. We're not going for anything big old giant. We're not going for anything little bitty. Okay. You can look at these 3 puppies right here. Kane, he's got a bigger head than Maple. You want to know why? Because his body is bigger than Maple. Okay. That's proportions is really big over here, guys. The size of the dog is not as important to me. As you can see, though, I do prefer smaller dogs, but the size of the dog is not as high on the priority list as the balance of the dog. I want a dog that the head matches the rear matches the shoulders, the feet match the tail. I mean, proportionate, guys. That's what we love to do here. And that's what we're going to continue doing, is producing amazing, proportionate American bullies. Okay. So I just wanted to bring that story here to y'all. Like I said, man, you know who you are. If you want to drop a comment in the comment section and validate everything I'm saying, then go ahead and do that, please. But do not feel pressured. I know you're a private person. So I'm going to close it down here, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see y'all in the next one.